Looks like she's not hurt too badly. I think she's just passed out from exhaustion. How did Moko get through the undying flames? Did she have an extinguisher with her? That's a relief. Got to say though, I'm surprised. Is this really the girl you told us about before? Yes, this is Moko Majiro. Our friend, our ally. The one who saved our lives. She could be a spy of some sort though. She stopped the invaders from destroying the second campus at the cost of being taken prisoner. Right? Guess she must have found a way to escape. Or she was sent in as a spy. I always knew she'd be alright. The high school pro wrestling scene couldn't break her. What chance did the invaders have? So it's not just a costume. She's an actual wrestler. Wonder how she got through the wall of fire though. Thank you. Maybe she followed some invaders in? Rather, she waited for them to make a hole in the wall, defeated them before they could use it, then went through herself. But that would mean she defeated a whole squad by herself. Trust me, Moko could have done it. That would explain why she's so tired now, too. How'd she know to come here, though? There's too many questions. Well, it's a better theory than anything I can come up with. Or she's a spy for the enemy, the violent barbaric enemy. If Moko is that strong, having her on the team is going to do wonders for our morale. I was so worried. I wanted to keep believing she'd be okay, but she was gone so long. Seems like this Moko girl means a lot to Nozomi. No, not just her. Yugumu, Kyoshika and Kurara clearly care about her too. Told me before that she saved their lives, but I never really got the full story. Look, she's opening her eyes.
Huh?
Moko, are you okay? Do you recognize me? It's me, Nozomi.
Nozomi? And some guy I don't know? You brought your boyfriend over to watch me sleep? So not cool.
Are you aware of what's been going on?
Did you come here all the way from the invaders' base? All alone? Are you going to be okay?
I'm fine. You know me. They must have ripped the F section out of my dictionary, because I don't know the meaning of the word fatigue. All this fatigue is really getting to me, though.
I like just the switch of like, I don't know the meaning of the word. I'm really tired. She knows the meaning of the word just fine.
Anyone got a moist towelette? My skin's gonna dry out if I don't take off my makeup before bed.
With a last nonsensical murmur about her skin, Moko closed her eyes and her head went limp. Good night. She's okay, just sleeping. She'll probably need more time to recover completely. At least she's not in any serious danger. Sure, she'll be fine once she gets some rest. Now that she's on school grounds, we can revive her if the worst happens. Hopefully it won't come to that, though. It's a morbid thought there, but okay. I hope so. Come on, let's give her some privacy. She wouldn't like you watching her sleep, no matter how fascinating it is to you. Right. Fascinating it is to you. Bit weird. I feel like there's more to that, but hold on. We should let Moko rest. Come on, let's go. Okay. Nozomi and I quietly slipped out of Moko's room. It's an odd thing to say. It's like, what? Once we were outside, Nozomi heaved a sigh of relief. This is such a load off my mind. I can hardly believe Moko found her own way back to us. I thought we'd be searching for her a lot longer. I always knew we'd get her back in the end, but I never expected it to be this easy. Let's hope this means our luck's starting to turn. About that battle when Moko got captured. What exactly happened back there? If it's okay with you, I'd like to hear more about it. How it all went down. That's fine. Guess I did just skim over it before. So, the whole like they're sleeping in this and she wasn't there. Like, was she awake on the outside and watching these guys sleep? It just seemed like an odd thing for her to have said. So I'm thinking like she wasn't in that pod. Because even the pod's design is slightly different from when you look at it. Just slightly. So it's like the fact you weren't in it. She wouldn't like you watching her sleep no matter how fascinating it is to you. Did you find it fascinating watching them sleep? I feel that was very pointed and that it meant something. When we first woke up at the academy, we were scared and confused. From what you've told me, probably wasn't different from how things were here. But Moko took charge and stopped us from falling apart. It's just the kind of person she is. Whenever we were feeling down, she always knew what to say to cheer us up. Her smile could really light up the room. It's thanks to her that we learned to work as a real team. We never have made it this far if it weren't for her.
Huh?
We should have someone like that here. But it wasn't just her personality. She could pull her weight in battle and then some. She plowed through any enemies that got in her way. It was amazing. I even saw her suplex an invader the size of a train once. Suplexing a train? That's nonsense. She used wrestling moves on invaders? That is amazing. But then, on our 10th day at the academy, a swarm of invaders attacked. Only our second real battle, and even with Moko's help, we were totally out of our league. On top of that, the invaders weren't attacking blindly. They had a strategy, and they executed it perfectly. What kind of strategy? They kept us busy with their main force on the north side of the school grounds, while sending out strike teams to isolate and eliminate us one by one. We were still new to fighting, and even when we realized what was going on, we couldn't react to it in time. It didn't take them long to destroy the barrier.
Moko and I were the only ones left standing. Yugamu, Kurara, and Kyoshiko were all dead. Even worse, a stray shot put our revival-matic out of commission, and Nigo, the only one who knew how to repair it, was captured.
Well, that was close then.
Really? Nigo?
If we couldn't get him back, those three would be gone forever. But I had my hands full just keeping the invaders away from the school. Right when I thought my strength was going to fail me, Moko made her move. She knew losing Nigo would mean losing any hope of bringing the others back, so she charged right into the invaders' main force to rescue him.
She took them all on. Alone.
Yes, and there were a lot of them. More than enough to rival any squad we've fought since.
See, if they have this capability, why are they waiting? Why don't they just send everything they have at them? I don't know if it was adrenaline or latent power or just desperation, but she somehow managed to make it to them and throw him to safety. After that, though, she barely had any energy left, and that's when they captured her, huh? They got the infirmary up and running and revived the others as fast as he could, but it was too late. The enemy was leaving, taking Moko with them. By the time we could fight again, they were already gone. My commander must have used its brainwashing arrows to make her come quietly. No wonder everyone from the second campus loves Moko so much. If it hadn't been for her, they really would have been wiped out. She must have known when she charged in that she wouldn't make it out again. She's just lucky they decided to take her prisoner instead of killing her outright. Or have turned her into a spy. Seeing her again, can't help getting emotional. To do all that and escape and find her way here on her own. She's so amazing. Yeah, there's really no other word for it. That's the part that bothers me though. How did she escape? How did she find us? Guess I'll just have to ask her when she wakes up. Nozomi and I went our separate ways, and I spent the rest of the day lounging around in my room. And that was day 50 at the last Defense Academy. We didn't fight any invaders, but we still had plenty to think about. Day 51. Bing bong. Right, you wearing anything different? Still haven't been to the courtyard. First things first, I should go to the cafeteria and see how everyone's doing. Well, everyone except Ema and Gecko. Okay, we haven't been to the courtyard. Is that the courtyard? That's the gym. Courtyard. Ooh. Danger? Well, they did say there was cages, but... Okay. So this is the courtyard. Are those cages over there? Are we meant to keep animals here? There's a toilet, at least. They're too big for rabbits or guinea pigs. They actually look human-sized. Gaps between the bars are pretty narrow. There's not even enough space to reach a hand through. There's a notice here. Let's see. Cages are fitted with electromagnetic wave generators. They can be used to disable prisoners' powers and abilities. Disable their powers? Does that include Hemo Anima? Why would we need to lock anyone up here, though? It says animal pen, but... clearly not animal pens. It is just those three things. Okay. Alright, over to the cafeteria. Keiko and Ema weren't in the cafeteria that morning. I'd expected that, but Nozomi was missing too. Are those peculiar siblings still eschewing our company? Seems like it. They're spending all their time in Ema's room. Starting to worry about them. What could they be doing in there all day? Probably something cliche and mundane, like planning a suicide pact. There's nothing mundane about that. Brother and sister alone together, perhaps they... Nay, such a thing would be far too outrageous. Do I even want to know what you're imagining? Who needs them? No point worrying too much. Haven't seen Nozomi this morning either. Is my pathetic presence repelling her? She's fine. Moko still hasn't woken up, so she's decided to watch over her and make sure she's okay. Too bad for you, huh, Takumi? I mean, I wasn't... Oh, you're blushing. Don't try to hide it, man. I can read you like a book. You want to get up close and personal with Nozomi, right? Maybe wrap your hand around her heart and feel its warmth before it beats its last.
Hey!
Was that a threat? Was it meant to sound romantic? I seriously can't tell you. Young love. Why couldn't I have ended up in a killing game with someone with an itchy trigger finger? Don't sell yourself short, Tarumi. You can't just throw your life away with the first murderer who takes an interest in you. One-night stabs might seem exciting, but there's so much more meaning in a committed relationship. One where you let your bloodlust grow over time. Trust me, your death has value. You need to treat it with respect. Gotta hand it to you, if you take out all the serial killer crap, that almost sounds like a good advice. How is Moko doing? Even if the state she was in, I didn't think she'd stay unconscious this long. Why not kill her and fix her up that way? I mean, would that even work? Surely you jest. Even if she can be revived, Lady Moko is still our friend. We could never willingly harm her. Even I don't want to off her that way. It'd be such a waste of a good target. You guys have to talk about death and killing so much. Trying to eat. It is a lot to deal with first thing. Guess we can put this discussion on hold until later. After a while, we finished breakfast, left the cafeteria, and went back to our rooms for the time being. So, Moko hasn't woken up since yesterday. Nozomi must be so worried. There's not much I can do for her directly, but maybe I can take some of the pressure off her in my own way. To do that, I need to be ready as I can for the next attack. From the vile and barbaric enemy. Right, so we were working our way through different ideas, weren't we? Trying to think, who haven't we spoken to? Because it's the gift-o-matic I want to go back to. Because let's see here, report card. Grade, we want to get stuff up to 2, so science is what we're after. I'm going through that, it's like science, investigation, and technology. There's technology. We can't do anything with you. Yeah, let's go speak to Yugumu. Oh, well, actually, let's get something for Yugumu. He likes stuff that's sexy. I mean, it says torture there, and he seems to like that stuff, so, you know. Fine. Den. This excites me.
This excites me so much, I might accidentally kill you on impulse.
I always forget that bit's voiced. Science up to 2, that's what we wanted. Okay. So next up, social studies, observation and exploration. Well, Ngaku's the one to go with. And he likes money. So if we can go with a gift, we want money. Okay. I mean, there was the sewing as well, wasn't there? Handy might be it. Can't remember what he said now. There's the sewing kit again. And we know the sewing kit works, so.
Hey, you're actually pretty thoughtful, aren't you? Keep those gifts coming!
There we go. Oh, only 4. Is it the same? Looks the same. Nighttime already. The day's gone pretty quick. Oh, with all the excitement of Moko showing up, I completely forgot. I was supposed to tell everyone about my encounter with the ghost boy the night before last. Never figured out what happened after I was knocked out. Could still be here in the school somewhere for all we know. It could be the twins combined somehow. If I start talking about that now, though, I'll probably only make everyone more confused. I resolved to bring it up tomorrow morning instead. For now, it was late and I needed to get some sleep. Day 52. Pen Adam. Okay, time to go to the cafeteria and tell everyone about what happened. Something's gonna interrupt you. Oh, she's there. And they're not around this time, so are they actually here? Yeah, okay. They're back. If I was expecting a peaceful morning, those hopes were shattered the moment I got inside the cafeteria.
I told you! I've had enough!
It's voiced, so why? Huh? Keiko and Ima, they're actually here today. What's going on? Hey, Keiko, what's up? Is something wrong? Can't take it anymore. Always doing what my brother tells me. Staying in his room all day. I've had enough of it. At this rate, we'll pass the whole 100 days just hiding, not doing anything useful. I don't want that. I want...
I want to fight too! Just like everyone else.
You do? Well, it's about time, but hey, better late than never. Of course you can join the team. Let's 86 those invaders and save the world together.
Don't be so ridiculous. Who gives a rat's ass about the world?
Your sister does. What was that? All of you. You see what you've done. Are you proud of yourselves? All your ridiculous talk of teamwork and fighting for a greater cause has poisoned my dear sister's mind. Nobody's poisoned me, brother dearest. Why are you always like this? You never let me do anything. You never even call me by my name. Do you have any idea how much I hate the sister dearest stuff? No, you don't want me to get hurt, but I can't go on like this anymore. Everyone is working so hard, putting their lives on the line while we just keep ourselves safe.
If you want to be a coward, you can do it alone.
Coward? Sister Dearest, why would you say such an awful thing to me? I'm sorry, but that's how I feel. How much longer is this family drama gonna go on? I'm falling asleep over here. Don't butt in. They need to work this out between the two of them. Brother Dearest, please. For once, just listen to me. Let me do what I want. This is important. Let me fight.
Let me do something that matters. That's all I ask.
Well, this is a surprise. I don't think I've ever heard you speak so forcefully, Sister Dearest. You're really serious about this, aren't you? Because there's only one thing for me to do then.
I have to punish you for stepping so far out of line and give you a thorough re-education.
Bloody hell. What? Come along, back to our room. You need a stern talking to. No, please. Come along, Sister Dearest. Do as your dear professor says. Emma grabbed Keiko's hand and started dragging her toward the door, but before he could get there... That's enough. Give it a rest, man. Takimaru stepped in to block their path. I don't care if you are her brother. You got no right to treat Keiko like this. If you really love her, shouldn't you respect her opinion a little more? What did you say? What makes you think you have any right to decide what's best for my dear sister?
I have to protect her. From herself, if necessary. Now, get out of my way!
Emma moved too fast for me to follow. One moment he was reaching into his pocket. Bloody hell. The next, he shoved something sharp and deadly into Takimaru's side.
Takimaru!
You piece of shit!
It's your own fault for interfering. I am my dear sister's protector. Her rock, her guiding light, her everything.
What does it say on his back there?
Her happiness is my responsibility and mine alone. She is what gives my life meaning. I would do anything to keep her safe. Any act of violence or cowardice or cruelty. Nothing is too extreme for me.
Takimaru fell to the floor, red puddles spreading out beneath him. Oh, breakfast is ruined. No freaking ways. Straight up shoved him. So much blood. Kind of gets you in the mood, doesn't it? The killings have finally started. Come on, we have to stop the bleeding. We can use the tablecloth for bandages. Someone help me tear it into strips. But if I touch anything, my total failure pathogens could infect the wound. Never mind that, just do it. We all crowded around, doing whatever we could to help our fallen friend. Wait a minute. The culprit's escaped. Kurara was right. While the rest of us were busy tending to Takimaru's injury, Ima had disappeared. And he'd taken Keiko with him. They were both gone. Wasn't anyone watching the door? The coward. A true warrior would stay and face retribution for his actions. Just look at all that blood. I'm about to start drooling. We can deal with those two later. Right now, Takimaru takes priority. I think he's passed out from losing so much blood. We should dress the wound and get him somewhere he can rest. There's no rush. If he dies, we just take him to the infirmary and bring him back. We still have to try to save him. Someone help me with his legs. We did our best to get Takimaru patched up. And Eito, Yukumu, Gaku and I carried him back to his room. Well, look at the CG now. Alright, lower him down gently. I'm assuming we can't, yeah.
Huh?
Right. Once we got him into bed, we thought the hard part was over, but we were wrong. Takimaru's eyes flew open and immediately tried to get back up. That son of a bitch. Where is he? I'm gonna tear him limb from fucking limb. Stop moving around. You're gonna make it worse. You need to rest. This is just a scratch, barely even hurts. You're not fooling anyone, man. Cut you open, of course it hurts. Bringing you back to full health with the Revivomatics always an option. You say I can make it quick. Don't give me that. Dying in battle's one thing, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna let something like this do me in. Of course, death isn't something to be treated lightly, even if we do have the option of bringing people back.
Hey!
In that case, you'll have to stay here and rest until your wound's healed. Tell me what to do. I can just... I can get up and just... See? What did I tell you? Damn it. I'll get that little bastard for this. Nobody pulls a knife on Takimaru Yakushiji and gets away with it. You guys hear that? He was mine. Don't go passing any vigilante justice until I'm back on my feet.
Huh?
Yeah, sure. Not like I was about to go after him anyway. Just don't understand. Why would he do something like this to a friend? He's always been protective of Keiko, but this is taking it to another level. I mean, you weren't friends anyway, so you know. Damn it all to hell. I'm gonna get my hands on him. Why did I have to be Takimaru he lashed out at? Things are only gonna get worse. We spent the rest of the day tending to Takimaru, forcing him back down whenever he tried to get up. Eventually he fell asleep. We finally felt confident leaving him alone. It's pretty late by the time I got back to my room. Someone should watch the door. What a day. As if we didn't have enough on our plates with Moko's condition. Now we have to worry about Ima going postal on us too. It's really gone too far this time. What was he thinking?
Huh?
What's that? I looked absently in the room. I caught sight of something that hadn't been there before. That piece of paper on the floor? Yeah.
Ah.
There's a scrap of paper by the door. How did this get here? Is it some kind of note? Did someone leave this for me while I was gone? Picked up the paper and turned it over to find a message on the other side. The handwriting was rough and messy, as if it had been written in a hurry. Please convince my brother to let me fight. Is this? I don't recognize the writing, but given the content, this could only have come from Keiko. She must have slipped away from Ima at some point and slid it under my door. And she wants me to get Ima to change his mind? That's quite the tall order. Doesn't seem like the kind of guy who can be won over with a little argument. Not to mention, if I say the wrong thing, he might stab me too. Right, good night. It really is getting late. Must have spent more time with Takimaru than I realized. Maybe I'll show this note to everyone in the morning and ask them what they think I should do. I'm gonna talk to Ima around. I need all the help I can get. Still puzzling over Keiko's request, I slipped into a light, troubled sleep. My 52nd day at the last defense academy was over, but I wasn't sorry to see it go either. Day 53. Right. Barbaric enemy.
Huh?
Be calling on me this early? Well, we'll find out who'll be calling on him in the next pod. Ta-ra for now.